Plus. So take it away, sirShmuckle, and welcome back, of course.
Thank you, and hello, my name is sirShmuckle. This is a VR game, just as a heads up, so if anyone has any motion sickness problems, please take care while watching. But with that said, I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go. So, let that play for a second, that is a soft lock possibility. What is Boneworks? Boneworks is a physics adventure game. It kind of takes like the humor of Portal games and the adventure of Half-Life games. So a lot of the run we're going to be watching is going to be a lot of physics manipulation and janky parkour. So first up we have the tutorial area, which is pretty much just showing you can grab things and you can climb and whatnot, and just like that, the tutorial is over. So, pretty good stuff. And up next, we have the Museum of Technical Demonstration. This is mostly another tutorial of being like, you can walk, you can turn, you can do things. So we're mostly going to speed right through it. We know how to play.
Museum staff would like to remind you, we are working around the clock for Myth OS City opening day.
So there's like two ways to speedrun Boneworks. I'm gonna do it a separate way that most people will do it. Most people will bunny hop. This game has a very specific bunny hop mechanic that you can do that will make you go faster. I'm not gonna do the bunny hop for two reasons. One, it's exhausting. And two, it's kind of nauseating to look at. So I'm gonna withhold on doing the bunny hops. We'll jump through Windows XP to the next.
Yeah, I'm just imagining you bunny hopping around your living room or wherever you're doing this run from right now, like and crouch jumping.
My neighbors just will start hearing.
Attention, archival staff. Due to an unfortunate
excuse me.
we request that all employees.
So up here, we're gonna use physics to our advantage.
Feel free to take your
We're going
time
to
in physics environments.
lock on with the sledgehammer to the elevator, and we're gonna use inertia to pull ourselves up, and we'll skip this entire puzzle. Pretty cool stuff.
The Museum of Technical Demonstration is brought to you by Ultraversion. Only drink Ultra. The museum was
So there's going to be a lot of
as an
physics type
vertical mechanics
interactions in this. Like I said, it's a very physics heavy game, which is really cool. And it leads to more possibilities of different ways you can run a level. There's not one specific way to run any of these levels, except for like the next one, because that involves bunny hopping. And like I said, we're gonna skip the bunny hop for this one. Not too much of a time waster to not bunny hop, but we like to use our legs for the majority of the
So I'm not that familiar with VR games, and I assume you're just running in place on like an Omni treadmill right now.
No, I'm using controllers. Well, okay, it's there, but I'll show you when we get out of the loading screen. So the knuckle controllers for the index, they're kind of like just two like handle looking. They almost look like like bike handlebars. And they have sensors where my fingers are. You can see me wiggle my fingers there, and there's a stick on it, like any other controller, with an A and B button. So that's kind of how the VR controllers work.
Yeah, sorry. My only reference is from reading Ready Player One and watching the anime Sword Art Online. So
I
you're
know
either like
exactly what you're talking about with the Omni treadmill too. There is something like that on the VR market, but it's more like it's not really like a consumer thing. It's like a Dave and Buster's type thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we're gonna kind of like skip half the level by kind of jamming this forklift thing under here and lifting it up, and there we go. We skipped like half of streets. Pretty cool. We'll ignore the Nullmen for now. They're not going to be a problem right now. Unfortunately, the streets won't be a 112, sadly. But we did skip back the level. Whoa. Come on. So coming up, we'll have another, I guess 52 generation. Because we're playing New Game Plus, we have handled from previous playthroughs. We can throw a couple magazines on the button, and we can just get on through here. Oh, and we can just get on through here. There we go. And then we'll skip this fence with a good jump. There we go.
Yo, Arthur, over here. How are you still in the city? The board's calling an emergency meeting for all Monogon employees. All of MythOS is on lockdown.
So you'll see a lot of my climbing I'm doing. You're kind of just going to see me put my hands like this and climb over. That's because there are certain... there are two types of climbing in this game. There's grip climbing, which means the thing I'm climbing on, like this for example, I could grab onto that physically. When I do this, it's because I'm literally using the weight of my hands to lift myself over. So we're gonna grab this brick here, just to be safe here, and we're gonna bonk that guy so he doesn't kill us. And we're gonna do some parkour. Or we're gonna fall. Try this again. There we go. Here, so this is a non-grip point climb. That's why my hands are like flat, bending, as opposed to these pipes, which are going to be grip point climbs where we can hang on to these by squeezing the knuckles, which is what the index controls are called, the knuckles. There we go. Come on. This guy, he was asking for it. He was, but let him go. And that's the end of streets. Coming up, we're going to have runoff. With runoff, we're pretty much going to skip the entire level going out of bounds. When we come through here, there's going to be a clone that throws us a rifle. And we're supposed to use that to kind of just blast through the level, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to use our head. Literally. We're going to climb up here. Bonk. And very carefully, because I want to fall, make our way out the window.
What
There we
happens if
go.
you put your hands on the shards of glass?
Nothing. It kind of just sweeps it. Now we're pretty much just running to the end.
I bet you've heard a lot of like comparisons to Mirror's Edge when you've played this game.
Absolutely.
Do you see that yourself? Like, can you see a comparison between playing the two games?
Yeah, because like in Mirror's Edge, right? Like you're using your, parkour to get to point A to point B, and that's a lot of what you're doing in these, like the first half of this game. The Half-Life portion more so comes in the second half.
There's definitely a lot of going out of bounds in Mirror's Edge as well, so
Yeah.
I see the comparisons there too.
Fortunately, I can't wall kick infinitely in this game.
You definitely get tired doing that.
Yeah. The fun fact, this graffiti wasn't here originally. The devs put that in once speedrunners broke the game and started coming out here. I imagine Stress Level 0 probably didn't expect people to do this, so none of this graffiti was here originally.
I was actually going to ask if that was put in on purpose for people going out of bounds, so thanks
Yep.
for answering that.
So, coming up on the end of runoff, we're gonna jump down here. We're on to sewers. You'll see me do some light hops occasionally. That's as much bunny hopping as we're gonna do. We're not doing full on bunny hop. It does slightly move faster. So now we're in sewers. Sewers is mostly quarters. We're just running different quarters. Labyrinth, maze. We know the loop though, so we're not gonna get lost. Got our quarter free in there.
You're heading to the
Locked
tower to
down.
reset. I've been obsessing
I'm
over the
stuck.
possibility for weeks. And you acted
That's
on it
unfortunately
first. I couldn't let you think you
part
were
of
the only one who
downside
saw
of,
it. Just leave a way
Boneworks
for others
physics
to get
is
in.
that,
That's all I'm asking for our
like when I was
contributions.
getting out that window,
Leave a way
you
in.
really have to be careful when you're just kind of free climbing, like I explained before with the non-grip points, because the way it works is your arms themselves don't have hitboxes, just so you don't actually like get stuck on literally everything. So if you're free climbing the way I was, sometimes your arms can just fall through things, like you saw with that box. So we're gonna grab the gun, because it is a flashlight and it makes life easier being able to see. And... Sewer. This is another area. You could bunny hop across that, but that sounds scary. That sounds a little scary. Jump through the wood. And this, we gotta be careful here because we can die here, and that would be really sad. They'll put us back pretty far. Those zombies that throw the explosions, they do big damage. Trying to dodge them. I could shoot them, but it's the fun of that. Aim, good aim.
Going very GoldenEye now, shooting the locks off.
Not even aiming down sight, just aiming from your chest level too. Just let the bullets do all the work. These zombies, we want to be careful. Can make him hit that zombie, and that'll just barely not hurt us, so that's pretty cool. We don't need this anymore, so he could have it. We're gonna go down the slide. If we're lucky, we'll beat the nobody. That's the zombie. We want to beat this guy. It doesn't look like we are. It's just like a second. Say, oh, we might. No! I mean, yes, we beat him. I got dizzy there. I was like, wait, I'm going back up. No, what's happening?
I'm not sure who won there. I'm gonna need to see like an instant replay.
Alright. So now we're in Warehouse. Warehouse is a very easy level. Shortest probably in the game outside
So
one of the later levels.
everyone's kind of freaking out over
We're
here.
literally just going to be jumping over some
There's a
roofs and
security that somebody broke into the complex.
hopefully not dying to some Omni
I
guards.
don't know why, or who would even know how, but I think it's an inside job. I mean, these single link type of security guys are not to be trusted. So once we reset the clock, we have a bit of a preview of what's going on.
Some hardcore parkour. Pipe climbing is also always a Mirror's Edge staple. Climb some pipe. Not get attacked by the head crab. So this part's a little tricky. We're gonna take this brick for emergencies, and we kind of have to dodge and weave because we can die.
I love that you went from having like an MP5 thing to having a brick.
Right.
Like, yeah, this will be fine.
Fortunately, we did that. And unfortunately, the train
I'm getting deja vu. I'm sure this happened last time.
Oh, I don't want to remember last time. We can make this one. I just have
We don't use trains with speedrunners.
just use our feet. We just bunny off. If I die here, I'll just reset the scene. Yeah, I'm probably gonna reset the scene because the Omni guards are unfortunately gonna keep killing me. So we'll take a level.
I want to see the train this time.
We'll take a level reset. Okay, the next train after Warehouse, I promise, we will not miss that one.
Don't write checks that you can't cash. You've promised me a train before.
I'm doing my best. I'm gonna do my best.
So everyone's kind of freaking out over here. There's a rumor from security that somebody broke into the complex and coordinated a
Could jump through there and
I
take
don't know
gun.
why, or who would even know
That's
how,
speedrunner
but,
thing to do.
I think it's an inside job. I mean, these Saber Lake type of security guys are not to be trusted. So once you reset the clock, we'll be able to get a better view of
Oh, this is good. Starting with Ultimate Searcher. This is the trickier part of the game, honestly, is one specific part, just because so much can go wrong.
Yeah, I can believe it.
This part of the game specifically, like a run, like you could be on such a good run, and then tree.
I'm dying.
We might have to. It's unfortunate.
I feel like we're okay as long as the train's still there.
Yeah. We take our win. Okay. Whew. We're good.
We did it.
So-
We saw the train. Thumbs up.
So what
It's
you
all
saw there
surreal.
was when you start dying in this game, you kind of get like a chance at a second win. You can kill someone in time and come back. That's why my eyes were like closing like that. That happened twice. That was really scary, but we managed. So now we're at
The
Central
train.
Station, and we're allowed to have a little break here because we get a gun. We'll use our gun. Buy a gun. Or lag. When the game lags like that, by the way, it's not just because my computer is dookie. It is because it's loading in like so many things at once. The game kind of doesn't know how to handle it. That's partially a Unity problem.
I'm actually in love with the gun models, like the green MP5K and the yellow pistol you've got.
Yeah, they're pretty nifty. This. Alright. Big moment here, big moment. We did it! We got the trade. Pretty good. Expect that to come back. See if we can snipe.
Can you throw your gun at the enemy?
I'm sorry, can I do it?
Can you throw your gun at the enemy, like a weapon?
Yeah. Yep.
So Cody was asking in chat.
Well, it didn't kill him, but it hurt him. You saw the blood splatter. Yeah, we don't need that gun anymore, so we're good. Get rid of it. Battery. Open the. Get your. These guys are just scary. Running towards the bomb. Okay, he hit me, but running towards the bomb. Zombies aren't that hard. And coming up is the end of Central Station. I guess. Alright. We're on the last stretch here. We got this level, the final boss, which we're gonna skip at the next level. And then 3 like epilogue-ish levels. So we're on the final stretch here. Grab this gun. Go over to the concrete cafe. This level we're going to be skipping a lot of in multiple areas. So first we're gonna kind of just skip like a puzzle they have going on. We're just... And then grab this key. Grab another key. There is a nifty trick you can do here too, over there. You can clip through that wall, but it's very easy to mess up, and if you fall out of bounds, it teleports you back to the main menu. So, wait a minute. First. This is why we have the gun, because we're dealing with another one of these situations. We have a gun now, so... Not that one. As it turns out, guns are more effective than bricks, so...
Hold on, I'm writing that down.
You didn't hear it from me. Knock this over because we're klutzy. I open the door for us.
So what's the lore on the zombies being able to cast spells and also raving in a nightclub?
So, the lore of Boneworks is something. So, right now we're technically in like a VR. We're in MythOS, which is the game's like
gravity cores from the system.
it's like their VR universe, and the zombies are people that have been in MythOS for a long time. Why they're raving? Because that's what there's I don't know. What? So
it's set in some kind of sick fantasy world where gamers play games for hours.
Exactly. Boneworks is basically Sword Art Online if you think about it. Some shots in. So now we're coming up on the last level before the epilogue levels. And like I said, we're gonna skip the final boss because we're in New Game Plus. This is one of the perks of New Game Plus, where we have ammo from previous playthroughs, and we can use the vending machines found throughout the game, like you saw when I bought that pistol Central Station. We're gonna come over here. First, we're gonna prep by buying this assault rifle, because the game has two separate ammo types. There's assault ammo. There's assault ammo and there's pistol. Have that ready. Then we're gonna come over here. We're going to maybe put the ammo in. We're gonna dump all of it. Alright. And then we're gonna come over here. Grab the assault rifle. Then we can just no clip right out. And there we go. Good final boss. Good final boss. Let the movie play so we don't soft lock. As soon as you hear the sound. It's okay. I'll press the button. Now we are in dungeon. This is the only level that is purely ridiculous. Well, warehouse unfortunately took us a little long. It is dungeon. You literally just walk up here, and again, magazine's on the button, and that was dungeon. This next level, you kind of just play the level. I mean, there is a skip, but it's only if you super hop, which I actually don't have the space to super hop in my apartment. So, super hop requires you to like actually jump in real life to reach the top of that fence, and my ceiling will not look. So we're just gonna play the level.
You would prefer that people don't injure themselves in real life during the marathon.
It's nice not having injuries. I will say that. So we're just gonna stab some zombies.
This is my favorite level, without a doubt.
The game is pretty cool too. There's a whole entire arena mode like this where you can spawn in all the enemy NPCs and in the arena and do this too. It's pretty cool. This game is fantastic. Like outside of speedrunning, I have like another 200 hours in this game. It's like it's so you can just come back to this and do whatever you want. It's such a good game. But I digress. And that was Resident Evil 2. Bird? Oh, we're not done. I thought that was 11.
Bro, you pulled his head off.
I know.
Hey, we've seen enough! Join me in the throne room for a 1v1.
So that's the arena. Now we're on to the last level, the actual last level. Which is throne room. So, with Throne Room, we have a final boss, but it's mostly just me fighting another spoiler, and then we kind of just fly to the end. Climb up here. Over. Taking it with me apparently. Push the button. Go back down. fight King Ford when we come through here.
You've come
And we're gonna play
all
dirty,
this way.
fight him.
Dukes up!
First, knock him over. Grab the beer bottle. Shit. Shit. There we go. Oh, punch my mic.
On the
We're good.
crown.
That's so brutal. You just put a broken beer bottle in his neck and then steal his crown.
Right? I just played straight up dirty there.
Dude, they found you in the old offices. I mean, like the physical world version of you. How are you even still in there? That doesn't even make any sense. I mean, technically, that's... Look, you gotta get out of there right now.
Dude, use physics again. Get this out. And instead of taking the snake arrow here, which run by the way, we're going to maybe there we go. We're going to definite. Going to we're gonna definite our way up.
This was like my main movement method in Gary's mod.
This game does take a lot, especially the sequel, Bone Lab, a lot of from here. You got the Dev Manip gun, Nimbus gun, and time.
sirShmuckle, thank you so much for bringing us once again Boneworks. We've been talking behind the scenes, and we've decided that we're going to open all of our events with Boneworks forever.
Yo, let's go.
Thanks so much for running the event once again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. Anything you want to add before we move on to the next run?
Yeah, I'm very happy to be here. Happy running Boneworks. We ran into the Snagit warehouse, but it was fun either way. And again, I'm very honored to be here for a good cause.
Yeah, thanks for getting the train this time. We're going to be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to have Watab running some Mission Impossible, so stay with us, guys. Obviously, check the schedule. We've got runs all the time for the next 3 days. Oh, he's waving goodbye. Much sirShmuckle.